happiness for so many is stripped away. It's raped. It's abused. It's taken by force, fraud, or coercion. I've seen video content of a child that's the same age as mine being raped by an American man, where I've seen things that no person should ever see.
Recently, surprising disclosures regarding the reality of what's going on in the Hollywood sector have caused a frenzy on the internet among users. Sources have revealed that Hollywood is no longer a safe place to work because of clandestine parties and other concealed dark actions. One of those sources is none other than Ashton Kutcher, an A-list actor who has also spoken out about various projects carried out in Hollywood and explicitly warned the Hollywood elites responsible for this.
To be exposed to sexual abuse. That's a breeding ground for trafficking. I promise you that's a breeding ground for trafficking. But the reason I looked at foster care is that it's a microcosm.
It serves as a serious message to well-known Hollywood characters who have thus far eluded retribution. There is a perception that these wealthy businessmen have transformed Hollywood into a location where sinister acts are concealed yet publicly recognized. As demonstrated by Harvey Weinstein's case, where his activities were unreported for years, confronting these issues was frequently treated with silence and fear, despite Hollywood's reputation for doing so. When the truth finally came out, people started to see how institutional betrayals and power dynamics contributed to the continuation of such behavior. The general public believes that this institution has a closer connection to Hollywood since they believe it to be the most notorious location for all of these activities. As one of them wrote, "If only sexual harassment was the only problem in Hollywood." But sadly, so much goes on that most of us normal people couldn't even imagine in our worst nightmares. Another wrote that sexual harassment has been entertainment for a long time. It's gross, it's confusing for adults, and it's devastatingly confusing for children, especially the silent victims of sexual abuse. These folks have heard so many tales about the sinister secrets of Hollywood that they are now afraid. One such instance may be found at the Weinstein Company, where women spoke for years but were not taken seriously. Harvey, who served as the cultural punchline, continued to run his production firms, continuing to make blockbuster films, and won Oscars after Oscars. Harvey was revered as the industry's god by many. Harvey, however, deceived certain up-and-coming younger artists and was successful in keeping them a secret. Even if nothing is established, this level of strength allowed him to continue acting as a predator for years. Harvey may have also been involved in some very significant crimes, according to every scrap of evidence. One victim, an Italian woman, said that Harvey had forced her against her will out of fear of being broken. She gave him free rein to carry on, according to the victim. I know he has crushed a lot of people before. That's why this story, in my case it's 20 years old, some of them are older, has never come out. It was first exposed by the New York Times that Harvey was involved in multiple erotic acts. After that, many women came forward to say that he had reportedly harassed them in the 1990s. He not only harassed ladies, but also coerced them into performing lewd behaviors. The important thing to note in this case is that all of these artists were young and unexperienced at the time. He got away with mistreating people for a very long period in order to obtain what he wanted, frequently attempting to degrade the artists. Harvey was charged with serious allegations of human trafficking by Waddle David in 2017. David's lawsuit claims that Weinstein used the promise of a position in the television series Marco Polo to entice her to visit him in his room at the Montage Hotel. Several Weinstein victims said that by allegedly attempting to trade movie opportunities for his sexual needs, he broke the law. One of them wrote, "Well, don't just let that creep walk free. Put that sex offender in prison, and I hope execution comes to him too." Another added, "It's really scary the amount of power this guy had in Hollywood. It's also pretty sad that the actresses who turned him down just got blacklisted for doing the right thing." The plaintiff's allegations that Weinstein was engaging in exploiting actions for his own financial advantage had been proven credible. Thus, the judge allowed the claim to move forward. To which the judge said, for an aspiring actress, meeting a world-renowned film producer carries value in and of itself. The opportunity, moreover, for the actress to sit down with that producer in a private meeting to review her film reel and discuss a promised film role carries value that is career-making and life-changing. The contention, therefore, that Noble was given nothing of value, that the expectation of a film role, of a modeling meeting, of his people being in touch with her had no value, does not reflect modern reality. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.